It was there on the.
Okay. Okay. So, for example, do you know the story of, how many of you know the story of rhinoplasty or plastic surgery or artificial nose? Now you know. Okay. See, 1794. Just again, why the context matters, okay? And with how the game is played against us, rigged against us. Against us meaning Indian civilization, okay? 1794, a gentleman's magazine, that was the magazine in England, published an article which described a nose operation, artificial nose operation. The person, his name was Kawasji, had lost his nose in a war between Tipu Sultan and somebody else, okay? And that time Tipu used to give the brutality. He used to especially reward his people if they can cut the left arm or right arm and the nose of the opposing side soldiers. So it's like when the guy is walking, it's like to terrorize people. So the operation was performed on the streets of Pune. Now when I say streets, maybe somewhere in the shop there. Do you know who performed the operation? He was a potter by profession, Kumar. Potter. Okay, making the pot. And you know who were the surgeons in India and also in Europe? Barbers.
I thought the cobblers.
Cobblers will also do it.
The animal skin.
Sure. Same thing. I mean, I didn't understand the potter connection, but hey, nevertheless, But so a potter essentially put a nose, and the whole description is given. It was published in Gentleman's Magazine, 1794. After that, this is 1794. 1800 is when the Royal Society of Surgery was formed. You have to fill in the dots. If you are incapable, tough luck. Okay. Then many people accepted that operation. In fact, it was known in in Europe as an Indian method of nose job or Indian method of rhinoplasty. The rhinoplasty is name given by a German doctor who took it from English and translated it. I'll fast forward. 1894, 100 years after a successful report of an Indian operation on the nose, that became an Indian method of rhinoplasty in Europe. Then they found something called Bauer manuscript. The General Bauer, he was up there on the China-Russia border. He found a manuscript that he couldn't figure out which language it is written in. Okay. Then Hurnley, German British person, he worked on it at Asia Society and figured out something very wonderful. Imagine something is written in Telugu, the Telugu script, but actually it is written in Sanskrit. So to figure it out, what do you need to know? First thing you need to know that it is Telugu. I mean, the script is Telugu. Then you need to know Sanskrit. And then you need to know the subject matter. Then you may figure out what is. How complicated is that? Now, kudos to Hurnley. He figured it out. He figured out it is written in a Gupta Brahmi script. And written in Gupta Brahmi, but it is Sanskrit. And what was it talking about? It was talking about the ancient knowledge of medicine, surgery, etc. It referred to the name Sushrut was mentioned. Okay, the Bhela and then many other sages, the surgeons and all that was mentioned. So now, this is 1894, 100 years after this. And do you know the report that came out in the British Medical Journal? How many medical professionals here? Anyone? Raise your hand. Okay, go read that, say 1894, June issue or so. Okay, and then they talked about this Bauer manuscript. But do you know what is the comment about the Sushruta? Or this, it's about Indian medicine, medical science. It said, the interest in this document is academic in nature, nothing of a value. Nothing of a value. And why is it so? Because if you look at the formulations that are given in that journal, that book, Bauer manuscript, basically it is all, guesswork. Fake knowledge, so just superstition.
Hypothesis.
Yeah, hypothetical, superstitious is not of any value. 100 years after that. But that is what is written. But Hurnley looked at that 1894 document. He took it to heart, unlike many of us, and went in search of Sushrut Samhita. Found the Sushrut Samhita, translated it, and now you can hear. So here, Vishleshitaya Stvayanaasikaya Vakshami Sandana Vidhim Yathavat Nasa Pramanam Prithvi Rohanam Pratpatram Gruitva Tolambitasya. This is a perfect description of how to perform the nose job. from Sushruta Samhita. So, but unless somebody else does it, we do the triangulation. We just think it's all somebody's saying something, we can't trust our knowledge and so on and so forth. Okay.
Question.